Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wealth Minutes with Michelle. My name is Michelle Keller, and good to see you here today. And want to talk to you and with you about how to change your mood level in an instant. Why is that important? Because we live in a very fast changing time. And therefore, it is so important that to really understand how we can change our mood level very fast and instantaneously. And I am in connection with a lot of entrepreneurs in the last couple of weeks, and I see how the mood level is going up and down, including me. Why is this happening? Because our life is changing. Our life is changing in front of our eyes, and we would like to go out, and we're not allowed. Some people are having some health issues. Those we know, our loved ones, we cannot do what we really want to do. With the future is uncertain, financial issues, whatever it is. So therefore, the mood level is constantly changing, and therefore it is important, especially if the mood level is going down, if your energy is going down, that you have some techniques which help you out. And I'd like to share them with you, especially one technique here today. And if you want to use your wealth in a holistic way, not only financially, you need to understand how to use your emotions, your energy the best. As I am just saying, we're usually having a conversation which is negative. That's self-talk. It's not a supportive one. Excuse me. And these conversations are running in our brain again and again and again. And it is so important to have the ability to change them. So what is this? These conversations are statements, actually, said with confidence about a perceived truth. Oh, what do I mean by that? I mean by that this is not a real truth. This is only a made up truth. But we say it with confidence because we believe in it. And these statements, said with confidence about a certain truth, we call affirmations. So an affirmation has the ability to program your mind into believing the stated concept, the concept what you are constructing in your mind. And this is because the mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is fantasy. Let me give you an example. When you watch a movie and you start to laugh or to cry, your mind is empathizing with the characters on the screen, even though it is only a Hollywood magic. We know on one part of our brain, we know it's a movie. It's not real, but because we are torn into it, because we connect with the situation, we start reacting physically even, but especially emotionally. And whether you know it or not, you're always using affirmation, but usually not the ones that will bring you what you really want. And now in these times, it's so much more important to really be focused and to support you with techniques so that you can be more focused and can do what you really need to do. And usually we're thinking about like these conversations happen like, I always lose, or I'm never going to make it, or no matter what I do, I never seem to get ahead, or they don't like me, or I cannot do it. Do you know some of those sentences? Are you saying them? Are you even saying them right now? Then then you know what I'm talking about. But what we don't want these constant affirmations, negative affirmations. We want positive ones. And that's why positive daily affirmations are important. They are simple and they should be positive statements declaring a specific goal in their completed state. So let me explain it then in some examples in a moment. Although these statements for some of you might sound rather basic, these empowering mantras, you can also call them mantras, have a profound effect on your conscious and on your subconscious mind. Let me repeat that. They have a profound effect on your conscious mind because you need to listen to it, but also on your subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is here important because the subconscious mind you can train to support you or not to support you. And those negative sentences help you not to support you. And we want support. If we don't have the support from the outside, we need to support ourselves. Do you agree with me on that? So successful people, from top salespeople or entrepreneurs to best-selling authors and even to Olympic athletes, they have all figured out that using the willpower to power their success is just not enough. You need to let go of any and all the negative thoughts and images which float constantly in your subconscious mind with new thoughts, new images, which are positive and which are stated in the present tense. This is very important. So it's not about the future, but it's about what is here right now. I like to give you 8 steps which are important how you can build these statements, these affirmations or mantras, as you like to say. Now, let's switch this over here. So how to create your positive affirmations. First, the very important one, start with the words I am. I am. Start with I am. This is the most powerful, 2 powerful words. I am. Yes, you are. I am. So what are you? I am, and then you use the present tense. Yes, you want to achieve something in the future, but you state it here in the present tense, which is very important. So not I will do something or it is going to happen in the future. You are rather saying it is right now. I am. I have. And then state, it's very obvious, state the positive. State it in the positive. Affirm what you want, not what you don't want. So don't say, I don't want to do that, like I don't want to smoke anymore. Do exchange that to, I breathe well, or I love breathing, for example, in that respect. Now, keep it brief. That's important because your subconscious mind is not as intelligent as your conscious mind. And so therefore it needs something brief. Keep it brief. 5th, steps, make it specific. You want to have it very specific. It should be really specific. The more specific, the better. 6th, now use an action word ending with ing. You don't have to do that always. I will give you an example, but it's very supportive. It's a verb. It's an action word because we want to step into action, especially in those moments where we have some issues, where we are afraid, where we don't want to do something. Therefore, we want to give our subconscious mind the goal to get going. I hope that makes sense. And now use at least one dynamic emotion or feeling word. It should be emotion in there, because if you don't have emotion, if you just have facts, dates and times, this is not enough. You need emotion because the emotion is the energy which keeps you going. And also the emotion is the energy which stops you in doing something. So therefore we want to have a positive emotion supporting us. And then the last step is make the affirmations for yourself, not for anybody else. So very often outside you will find a lot of affirmations which really sound wonderfully, And the examples I'm going to give you are some examples. You can use them definitely, but I don't give you too many because I want you to get in action, to do it for yourself and really test it. Test the wording. That's the very important. Test the wording. What really suits you. It might read well. It might sound well. It might even look well, but it needs to be well. It needs to be good for you. It needs to suit you. Now, let's look at some examples. For example, I am enjoying living in my beautiful house. Hear what I'm saying. I'm not saying I will be living in my beautiful house. I am enjoying, even if I don't have the house yet. I already state I am enjoying living in my beautiful house. Another example. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm now earning 100,000 euros, dollars, whatever it is, 100,000 a year. Even if you're earning just 50,000 right now. I am so happy and grateful that I am now earning 100,000 a year. So you put yourself into the future, but state it in the present. And that's very important. Do not say, I will, because the subconscious mind will understand, I will in the future, I will do something. You don't want to do something in the future. You want to do something here today, right now, and you want to feel it right now. And as we uh, um, heard in the example I gave you with the movies, you don't, when you watch a movie and you react emotionally, you're not reacting in the future. You're reacting right now. So it's happening for you right now. Although the movie was shot some months or years or centuries ago, uh, right? So therefore, uh, you are reacting it now. You're reacting to it right now. Now, another example. I love my life. Here you see there is no ing in there, but I love my life. I love it because it's everything. And especially when you are, these short sentences really help you. I give you some others. I am healthy and strong, and I love myself. For example, I love myself is one of the strongest affirmations, especially if you don't believe in yourself right now. If you have some hardships, if you have some situations where you're scared, where you don't want to do it, then you need the power from within to love yourself. And that's why it's important to have it short and concise. I love myself. And you can repeat that a lot of times. For example, I am afraid right now here, and I say, I love myself. 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 And even with what I'm doing here right now, with this, with a physical action to it, to anchor it. So the more you use that, the more it supports you. When you are standing in the bus or at the bus stop and waiting for the bus, and you're doing that, perhaps in some cases others might look at you, but it's your life, it's your decision. What is more important, their life, how they look at you, or how you live your life and how you support yourself, right? Especially now in these times, it is so important to really connect to yourself and to your inner truth. And if this inner truth is shaded, if there is a cover in front of it, I mean fears, anxieties, etc., this means that something is behind there. This your center, your core, where is the power? Therefore, we want to open this curtains and let your energy let go through, let shine. Now, daily affirmations are to the mind what exercise is to the body. If you're doing exercises, as I do every morning, then you realize that once you do start doing that, at the beginning it's like it's not so easy. It's even tough. But when you do that every day, you will see how your muscles react to it. They need this constant reminder to learn, and the learning will go so much faster. Every trainer will tell you this. And the same goes with this muscle here as well. So repeating affirmations help you to reprogram the unconscious mind for success. And I believe you want to be successful. Am I right? Yes? If yes, then say yes. Now, it helps to eliminate negative and limiting beliefs and transforms your comfort zone from a limited one to a more expanded one where everything is possible. And that's the power of affirmations. That's the power of our mind. Let us use our mind to the positive and not to the negative. Yes, there are things happening out there which can limit us, but our mind is limitless. Let us use this to support others and support yourself and your business. And the these these changes, these techniques to change your mood level, this will replace your I can'ts with I can, and it will change your fears and your doubts with confidence and with certainty. And that's why I think you are able with this technique to change your mood level in an instant, like this. At the beginning, if you have never done that before, it might take a little while. But once you have done that, it will go faster and faster and easier and easier. So I wish you all the best in trying it out. Let me know how it works for you. And if you need some support in that, I'd like to answer your questions or your statements you have. Share also your affirmations. Others might need them, especially your affirmation. And you can give some examples for some who really want to know how to do that. So it would be nice to see a lot of good affirmations. Let us spread the affirmations into the positive affirmations to heal the world. I think it is really needed right now. I want to say thank you very much for today, for listening. Looking forward to your statements and your questions. Preserve your wealth here right now. Accumulate assets. Prosper. Yes, you can do that in these times. And stay healthy. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow again. And all the best. See you tomorrow.